Hello everyone. Welcome to the solution of LeetCode problem 844 named Backspace string compare. In this problem, we are given two strings S and T and we have to return true if they are equal when both are typed into a empty text editor. Here, hash means the backspace. Suppose in the first string, it has A, B, hash and C. And in the second string, it has A, D, hash, and C. In any of the character is hash, that means we have to ignore the previous character, which is now become A and C. And T will become A and C because this hash will ignore the character B and this hash will ignore the character D. So here both of the string can become AC and AC. So here we have to return true. I hope you understood the problem statement. Now let's move on to the algorithm. Now, suppose we have taken two examples. Here, the first string is A, B hash C and the second string is A, D hash C. So, according to the problem statement, the resulting string will be A, S. This is a hash, so we have to ignore the previous character. So we have to ignore both of them and C will be replaced here. And for this, first A will be replaced here and there is a hash. So we have to ignore these two elements. So the final element will be C. So after performing the backspace operations, we can see that both of the strings are equal. So in this case, we have to return true. So this is the problem statement. Now we have to understand how can we solve this problem. So basically, this kind of problem can be solved using the stack data structure. So here we are using one stack. So the property of a stack is that we have to insert the element from the top and it will form a stack. So the property of the stack will be last in, first out. That means which appears in the stack at the last will be removed at the first. So it is the last in, first out mechanism for the stack. Now let's see how can we solve this problem by using two of the stack. So here we are using one stack for the string 1 and we are using another stack for string 2. So suppose currently our element is A. So we have to add A here. Now our current element is B. So we have to add B into the stack or push add B into the stack. Now our current element is hash. So this is a backspace character. That means we have to remove the previous character of the hash. So what is the previous character of the hash? It is the top element of the stack, which is B. So we have to remove or pop B from the stack. So B is removed. Now we are at this last character, which is C. So we have to add C into the stack. Now similarly for the string 2, at first we are currently presented at string A. So A is added here and then we are at string character D. So we are adding D into the stack. Now we are at the backspace character hash. That means we have to remove the previous character or the top element of the stack. So we have to remove the element D from the stack. Now we are at this last character, which is C. So we have to add the character C into the stack. Now, by utilizing the stack property, we have completed parsing both of the strings, string 1 and string 2. Now we have to check whether the content of the stack are equal or not. So here we can see that both of the stack are exactly identical or equal. So in this case, we have to return true. So let's wrap up the algorithm. Here we have to use two of the stacks and we have to use the similar mechanism in two of the given string. So the algorithm is, we have to iterate each of the element in the stack, and in each iterations, we find the backspace character hash. That means we have to pop the element from the stack. Otherwise, we have to insert the element in the stack. After that, we have to compare the both of the stack. If both of the stack are exactly identical, that means we have to return true. Otherwise, we have to return false. I hope you understood the algorithm. Now let's move on to the code. In this problem, the code is pretty simple. At first, we are given a function named backspace compare, which has two parameters. They are string, and we are using two stack, first and the second. Now, we are using the algorithm. For each of the character in the first string, we are checking if it is a backspace character or not. If it is a backspace character, that means we have to perform the pop operations from the stack. Otherwise, we have to simply insert the current element into the stack. Now, we have to perform the similar operations in the second string. Now, finally, we have to compare the both of the stack. If both of the stack are equal, that means we have to return true. Otherwise, we have to return false. I hope you understood the code. Now let's move on to the time and space complexity analysis of this program. In this program, the time complexity is big O of n, where n is the maximum length of the two string. Because we are iterating each of the character in the string, so here the time complexity is big O of n. And the space complexity is also big O of n because we are using extra memories, which is a stack. And in the worst case, the size of the stack can be equal to the size of the input string. So here we can say that the space complexity is big O of n. Thank you everyone for watching this video. We will get back soon with another LeetCode solution.